Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jacqueline here. I just figured it's about time that we talk about the big elephant in the room, COVID-19. So it's affecting the real estate business in a kind of interesting way. Bank of Canada's been slashing rates to try and make sure the housing market continues to be stable. But I know there's a lot of concern and worry from not only other realtors out there, but buyers and sellers alike. So just wanted to touch on that quickly today. So as far as a real estate agent perspective is concerned, you really have to make your own call there. Now, personally, we are still allowing showings on properties we have listed, and I am also still taking buyers out. Clients pass a certain pre-screening, then I am okay to still take them out. And of course, just really practice that social distancing, all the stuff we've been hearing in the news. I carry hand sanitizer with me everywhere, and thankfully my husband from his job was able to get me a whack of gloves to wear as well. So really do it at your own risk. There's other things that we can do to virtual showings, if that's something that your clients would be comfortable with, where you go to the property by yourself and you FaceTime them or WhatsApp them a video chat or anything like that. That is one way that we can get around it as well. If you do have a client who needs to buy but is in quarantine, there are still a lot of people out there who have sold their house and need to buy in this crazy time. Second, if you are a seller, so my office specifically, which is Royal LePage, they are handing out signs to all of us to post on the outside exterior door of your listing, which basically means we do a pre-screen when any agent calls to book a showing, and they do that at our office because our offices are still open, but not to the public. So our administrative and support staff are still there, but we're just not letting anybody else in. So we put the sign on the door, of course, and then the best thing that you can do if you are showing your home and you are listed in this crazy market, then turn on all the lights, open all of the doors, like the basement door, bedroom doors, make sure everything is open and accessible so that anyone that is coming through doesn't have to touch anything, or at least as little as possible. So we are also advising buyer agents to leave lights on. That way you don't have to go clean every single light switch in your house when you get home after every single showing that happens. So if you are selling, just touch base with your current agent and make sure that all of these precautions are in place. And if you are uncomfortable having people through your home at this time, there is an option to also suspend your listing if you so felt the need, okay? So lots of different options. And of course, always feel free to DM me or give me a call. My number is in my bio, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Now on the buying end, it's more or less the same. If you've been out of the country, if you've been exposed to anyone that has tested positive for COVID-19, please don't ask to go see any properties. Your agent may be able to arrange a virtual showing, as I discussed earlier, which is a great option. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to wait because it's not fair to the rest of us. If you have not been exposed or out of the country or anything like that, and you have an agent that's willing to take you out, then awesome. Just of course, you are doing so at your own risk. A lot of listings have been suspended, or there are really strict guidelines being put in place for showings. One thing that I am doing for my own clients is exclusive showings. So we're all used to the term exclusive as far as a listing goes. But exclusive showing means that our office is making sure that no showings overlap, so we don't run into any other agents and their clients. Open houses are a no-go. Nobody's allowed to do any open houses, at least in my office right now. So minimizing exposure to anyone else as best as we can, okay? So there's my 2 cents on COVID-19. There's so much more I have to talk about and want to talk about, but for now, that's all I'm gonna say.